Hello there, I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News. Our journey has taken us to the Ocean's Pantry on the West Pier in Scarborough, and we're going to see how you fillet fish and how you dress crabs. Follow me in. And now I'm with Tony Crehan from the Ocean Pantry on the West Pier in Scarborough. Now, you are cutting up fish.
Yes, that's right. 45 years of it.
45 years.
Yeah.
I know you've got a very sharp knife and you've got haddock inside here. That's in the
right,
water.
yep.
So show us what you do.
Okay.
So you cut behind the
around the neck,
the fin, yes.
and then you always start with the head facing away from you and with the back fin towards you.
And it's sort of half filleted at the moment. Who takes out the innards?
The fishermen do that.
Fishermen?
Yeah, otherwise the fish wouldn't last as long. So now we're going up the backbone to get over the rib cage of the fish. And gently down over the rib cage and you fillet it off. A little bit of trimming and boning. And that's your first side off the fish.
Yeah, that looks like a nice piece of haddock.
That'd be nice with a bit of batter on. You won't need many chips for this.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. So we've turned the fish over.
Yep.
And you're going to do it all again?
All again, but in reverse,
Yeah.
basically. So again, it's the same process around the neck. And then, but you start from the tail end of the fish with your knife and work up to the neck of the fish. And then again, it's just gently over the rib cage and then down the backbone.
So, Tony, what is this fish?
This fish is a plaice. You can tell a plaice, it always has the orangey coloured spots on it against lemon sole, which is just a plain colour. These actually, when these are first born or hatched from egg, they actually swim that way up and the hides at each side of its head. And it has a white side. That white side is the side that's always against the sand.
Right.
When it's swimming along. So it never sees sunlight, that side, basically, until it gets caught. So it's a very similar movement around the neck with the knife, but instead of going down, if you see chefs doing it on television, you see them coming down this way, which is quite dangerous, because your knife can easily slip and cut you,
slice into your skin.
So the way we do it is we go inside the fish and take our knife point down. We've got a lovely place fillet. The other half is exactly the same sort of movement. You're going inside with your knife and then up the back of the fish. And then you've got your fillet top.
Tony, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this job 45 years.
And how did you get into it?
It was just a job. I liked being down on pier as a kid, mucking about on pier, helping boats land. Ended up being offered a job, filleting, or labourer to start with, and then doing a bit of filleting.
Yeah. So Ocean's Pantry, tell me about Ocean's Pantry.
Well, Ocean's Pantry's been here over 20 years. I only started actually 6 months ago when the previous manager retired. So they asked me to come out of semi-retirement to run the place for them, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
So in the shop, what do you sell?
We sell a good variety of fish and frozen foods. Frozen fish with cockles, mussels, whelks, quite a variety. The fresh fish is cod haddock, plaice, lemon sole, skate, Scarborough woof. We have a boat landing today. It's going to bring us crabs, which will go to Filey to be boiled and then brought back here for Sheila next door to dress.
Well, as you can see, we've come out of the filleting room into the shop of Ocean's Pantry. Now with the lovely young lady, Sheila Snow. Now Sheila, how long have you been working here?
About 13 years now.
13 years, so you should know what you're doing by now then?
Pretty much.
Okay, so what is your job? What do you have to do for it?
Well, I dress the crabs and I serve in the shop.
Okay, so these are the crabs obviously, so how do you dress a crab?
You take the claws off, take the legs off.
They come off quite easy, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Just give it a little wash around there. Take the belly out, take the wings off. Well, there's not much brown meat in there, so I'll put a bit more in. So then
Right.
you put some legs in because we need to stand the claws up.
Yeah.
So the legs are for the standing the claws up. But I mean, there is meat in there.
Yeah.
Take that part out. Go down the side of the belly so you can see where the legs end up. That's
Yes.
where the legs are.
White meat.
White meat, yeah.
Yeah.
Take the white meat out.
There's a lot more to it than what I thought.
Yeah. Well, it's a little neck to it. You don't want to get any shell in. There's nothing worse than eating a crab with loads of shell
It's
in
a
it.
shell, yes.
The other
I
one.
take it you like eating crab.
I love crab.
Yeah.
People say to me, "Oh, I bet you don't eat it," but I do.
Well, there's nothing better than a fresh crab, is there?
Oh, it's beautiful.
So you don't use a hammer, it's like a T-bar. Is that any reason, or...?
Yeah, because we used to use a hammer years ago, but because of health and safety and EU rules, we're not allowed to use a wooden hammer anymore.
Right.
So everything has to be stainless steel.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Sheila,
You're
for
welcome.
letting us watch and instructing us how to dress a crab.
You're welcome. More than welcome.
Hey, I tell you what, wasn't that really interesting? Sheila has shown us how to dress a crab, Tony's shown us how to fillet different types of fish, all here at the Ocean's Pantry on the West Pier in Scarborough. I'm Barry Robinson for Scarborough TV News.